What's up, everybody? My name is Kenny Renta. I'm here to share with you a little bit about my journey and my transformation, my inner and outer transformation. 3 years ago today, I actually started in fitness and nutrition. I jumped onto a 90-day body transformation, shared a lot about my journey on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and went from 500 friends to 7,000. Not to say that that's anything, but it's mainly because I shared the raw truth of what I was doing. Hard work, balancing out food with nutrition, and I decided to save that, to share that with a lot of other people. During that process, I ended up partnering up with my current business partner, and we started building a business in Sacramento, and we started sharing our journey with a lot of people across the world. Fast forward, we opened up another location now in here at Woodland. So we went all in February 2018, and since then, it's been very, very lucrative. We actually started building a team that we have wanted for so long, but we changed our mindset, which was massive. And in doing so, we helped a lot of people get a lot of results. 3 years ago, I actually came home from prison for marijuana sales. Now it's legal. Weird. But anyways, what was accomplished in 3 years, a lot of people would have given up on. They would have listened to other people. They wouldn't have been such a positive mindset. So I want to share with you some of the things that I did to get here. Number one, I read about 40 to 50 books when I was gone. Second thing is I surrounded myself with a lot of people that wanted to change their lives and their lifestyle and for the better, and really did not allow other people to give them negative information that really wasn't relevant. Surround yourself with great people. The great part is I met a whole group of people that I've never known before and built a business with. The bad part is I didn't bring any of my personal friends and family along with me. More so, they didn't join me yet. That means, the simplicity of that simply means that you can start from nothing and make something out of yourself. As of yesterday, I actually ended my 3-year probation. During that process, I've opened 2 locations, one in Natomas, one in Woodland, and now we're about to open up 8 locations by the end of 2019. I'm 35 years old. I didn't even start until I was 32. A lot of people will tell you things that are just not true. They're gonna say that, it's too hard. How are you gonna grow a business when other people are gonna grow a business? They're gonna tell you all types of other things because their mindset is so small. So I'm here to tell you that you can be a felon, start from nothing, and within 3 years before you get off probation. Mine just ended yesterday. We've already built a team. We're in the top 3% of Herbalife now, and we just started. My entire team is less than 4-5 months old. So what that means is when you shift from what you're currently doing and you decide to go all in with a team that's pushing with you, and you're pushing for one another, and you have a no matter what mindset, amazing things can happen. So now we're down at the fitness lab out here in Woodland. So I want to show you what we just opened up. Allowed us to hit the top 3% of Herbalife. So we have a 4,000 square foot facility out here in Woodland, and we have a nutritional bar over here. And what we do over here is help people balance out their food, balance out with our products, and get them crazy results. People have dropped 49 pounds in like 4 months. They're dropping 8 pounds in a week. It's phenomenal results. A lot of the guys, one guy gained 8 pounds of muscle in a month. So gain weight, lose weight, get healthy, whatever it is, and be surrounded by a team of people that are all pushing for a common goal, which is simply to better themselves. But I wanted to share with you today, it's been 3 years, and what it took to get here, going through, I was married when I came home 3 years ago. I went through divorce. I had none of my kids living with me. I moved my oldest in with me. I'm gonna move my youngest in by next year. By 2019, by next year, I'm going to be financially free. So what that means is I'm gonna be able to live life on my own terms within 4 years from the day I started. It's definitely not typical, but it's definitely possible. So when people tell you that you can't do something and you have a no matter what, go get it mindset, you're gonna have to go that road, whether it's by yourself or if you happen to have people that are pushing with you. whatever it is, but you gotta go. It was simply casting a vision, improving myself through personal development, through constantly feeding myself information, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Audible, whether it's books. You have to grow into the person that you're really gonna want to be. And so now we're currently at a level called Global Expansion Team. It's the top 3% of Herbalife out of 1.9 million distributors in Herbalife. This month we're going to Houston, Texas. We're gonna be in a room of 30,000 people taking over an entire stadium, which is crazy. So if you don't know what Herbalife is a nutritional company that's done through a personal relationship, basically. So you're able to build your own business within Herbalife and really help a lot of people and build a team. In doing so, you can achieve a part-time, full-time, or financial freedom income if you put in the work and if you keep building day after day after day and don't give up. It's been 3 years. We got a 4,000 square foot facility. We have another facility we're about to expand in Sacramento. This year, we're opening up 8 locations across Sacramento, Woodland, and really across the United States as we go into the 96 other countries that Herbalife is already in. So again, surround yourself only with people that are pushing for a common goal. Grow yourself so you're able to be worth that which you're seeking, that which you're searching for. So meaning personal development, meaning attending seminars. College is great if you need the fundamentals, but what you're gonna learn in these workshops and in these seminars are gonna be different things that they're not teaching in college. So, if you need to learn how to read and write, if you need to learn the fundamentals of things, go to high school, go to college, whatever it is that you need to do. But if you're looking to grow a business, you're looking into workshops, you're looking into seminars, you're looking into find a mentor. We started out here solo. My team is out of Texas, it's out of LA, and it was the no matter what attitude and simply copying what all of the great people in Herbalife are already doing. There's nothing really that different from what we're doing from other people in Herbalife, except for no matter what attitude. We found a great group of people that are all pushing for one another and not giving up. There's times that you're gonna come into a business and, when I came home 3 years ago and I was a felon, I have long hair, I was broke, all these different things were stacked against me. I didn't have my kids in the house with me. So at least now I have 2 of my kids for the summer. My oldest lives with me, so that was a massive thing that I had to financially overcome to be able to handle that financial stability, responsibility. But during this process, you're gonna have different barriers, and you're gonna continually have to grow through this, because if you don't, you're gonna be in the same spot you are now. Take a look at your life now, take a look at where your life is gonna be in 5 years. And if you're continually gonna be doing the same things you're already doing, you're gonna be getting the same results. And so the only thing I did differently was I didn't wanna sell cell phones because I didn't think it was really helping anybody. I didn't wanna do home loans anymore. I didn't see any benefit in that. But I see benefit in taking somebody out of their life and giving them an opportunity to get healthy, because without health, if you've ever been injured, if you've ever been diabetic, if you've ever been overweight, your confidence, imagine what that flows into. Some of you are fit, some of you are not. Some of you look fit, but internally you're not. I've seen people that look very good show up in class and are dying in the workout. So it clearly shows that they have the genetics, but they don't actually have the health and the fitness and the nutrition behind it. So what we're looking to do is change the world one person at a time. And the vehicle that we're using is Herbalife. And if you don't understand what Herbalife is, that's okay. It's simply a nutritional company, and this is the vehicle that's gonna help me help a lot of people grow a business and attain financial freedom. So I set very aggressive goals. Don't always hit them, but consistently my paycheck is going up. Consistently my membership base, my coaches, their paychecks are going up. Consistently results for the clients are always going up. We always got to deliver more for our clients. We always got to creatively figure out how we want to contribute. It is about the nutrition, but it's also about people. This is a people-based industry. So if you don't focus on the people, you're not really in it for the right reasons. And a lot of people will come into this business and they'll expect to, they're in it for money or they're in it for whatever, or they don't. Realistically, a lot of people have no idea what they're doing. 90% of people have no purpose in life, and that's what's preventing them from really going somewhere. And when you discover what your why is, what your true internal why is, like mine, I want to say it's my kids, because that's, the great thing to say. But internally, I love people. And through life, it comes at you, and sometimes you lose sight of that. And so you really start to create this barrier, and you really create a wall. And within this wall, you start to give off energy that may not be who you truly are. So when you truly look at who you are as a person, when you read these books, when you study personal development, you really find out what your true why is, and you're able to push a lot harder. So you no longer have to worry about, man, I gotta get up at 6 a.m. and I gotta go help these people. It's not I got to, it's I get to. And it's a no matter what mindset. It's a all in, no dabbling, no let me try it out. It's let's go, we're gonna change lives, we're gonna build this no matter what, and we're gonna feed ourselves enough information instead of listening to like hip hop music or the radio while you're getting ready for work or whatever it is. You're listening to personal development, you're listening to books, and you're growing your mind. So imagine when I'm knocking down 2 hours of books or personal development or something else, while the majority of people in the world are knocking down one book every 5 years. So I wanted to shoot this video to kind of just show everybody that there's nothing special about what I do, except for I have a no matter what attitude, and I've gone through enough to say I've had enough. I no longer want to be paycheck to paycheck. I no longer am paycheck to paycheck. I no longer have to get up and go to work and work at a place where I don't like. Going to a boss that I gotta ask for a break. I gotta ask to go to the bathroom. Stuff like that is crazy. Like in 5 years, you could either have a business that is built to where you are in a position to where you're working for yourself and you're able to leave that job, or you're gonna continue to do the same thing that you're already doing. And I say it all the time, watching football, watching basketball, soccer, whether you like going to the club, whether you like watching TV shows, you got 8 hours to sleep. I'm not even telling you to sleep less, like some of these other speakers are talking about. You got 8 hours at your job. You got an hour of commuting. You have 7 hours left in your day. So if you spent half of that with your family, which the majority of you aren't even spending 3 hours of quality time with your family anyway, you're sitting in front of a TV. So if you actually engage for 3 hours with your family or your significant other or yourself or whatever it is, if you don't have those other things, you still have 4 hours left to build an entire business. And I'm not even saying sleep less. It's not even any extra time. I'm saying just utilize the same 24 hours that everybody else has. I'm saying look at the leaders of everybody else. I'm just one person, and again, there's nothing special about what I did. I just kept going. And if you follow my story, I was in prison 3 years ago. I had $0 3 years ago. None of my friends, none of my family jumped into this business with me. I met all new people. So there was nothing special about how I got from there to here, except for I just kept going. So also during this journey, I dropped 17 pounds of fat, put on, as of yesterday I weighed in, I put on 23 pounds of muscle. So dropped 17 pounds of fat, put on 23 pounds of muscle. We're about to go beast mode in this workout out here today. And who I became in the process. So first I read the books, and then you get the information, head, heart, feet, you memorize it, then you start to feel it, then you start to live it. So a lot of people are just impatient. And I don't want to ramble on, I want to just knock this down so you guys know that it is possible Memorize the information, get the books, get the information, start to feel it, and then start to live it. And that's when you start to gain the wisdom, the experience, and that's why I can explain the business of Herbalife, of being self-employed in and out without having to think about it. And so if you're not studying your business, you're not going to grow a business. If you know somebody who's been in Herbalife that really wasn't successful, I can promise you that it was one of two things. Either they weren't growing themselves, or they weren't studying their business. And this is 90% of people in any industry. So take this video for what it is, and hopefully just one of you will get motivated and inspired. And more importantly, besides motivation, you'll take one of the facts out of here and say, you know, whether it's studying personal development, whether it's growing yourself, whether it's surrounding yourself with people, great people that are optimistic, that are positive, whether it's having a no matter what attitude, whether it's going all in, taking one of these concepts and running with it. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna start a ripple effect, the butterfly effect, to where you just start and it just goes, and it just goes. And in closing, understand that you're gonna come through barriers. You can't come into this business or any business and expect to bubble off your first month, to bubble off your first year. It takes time. It took 3 years, and all of a sudden we went all in February this year, boom, top 3% of Herbalife. Income went up $3,000 part-time. So, and now by next year, we're gonna be financially free. So 4 years from start to finish, I can't complain about that. I can't complain about sleeping in the closet at one of the gyms because I didn't want to drive home because I had to go back to the gym. I can't complain about the grind that it took to get here, because at the end of the day, I want to live life on my own terms. And how many people do you know that live life on their own terms? How many people do you know that started with nothing, no people, no people that jumped on with them, no fit camp they had already when they started, like nothing, and then built a business the hard way? So every single one of you will probably have your top 5 people that will join you, which means you already have a step ahead of what I didn't have. And you have, if you are on my team, you have unlimited resources. I'm gonna show you how to eat, what to eat. I'm gonna show you a grocery list. I'm gonna show you how to work out. I'm gonna give this to you and your clients. But it all starts with your transformation. Whether you're doing Herbalife, whether you're a banker, whether you're a teacher, whatever it is that you're doing, be the best version of yourself. But don't go home for 7 hours and then just sit there and say you don't have time. Whether you have kids, whether you have whatever, spend 8 hours at work, 8 hours of sleep, 3 hours with your family, and build a business for 4 hours and live life on your own terms. That's the main message I'm looking to send out to, is don't be a slave for 30 to 40 years. Don't listen to negative people that are surrounding you daily on social media that are telling you, oh, it's not possible, because it is, because I already did it. There's nobody that can tell me anything. I dropped 17 pounds of fat and put on 23 pounds of muscle. What are you gonna tell me? I'm 6'1", 173 pounds, and I outlift anybody my height and my weight, period. I built a business from nothing. And it's not about me though, it's about you, it's about the people, and it's about giving no matter what. You will have to give your time. You will have to feed into other people. You will have to empower other people, because that's what life is truly about. So I hope you guys took a portion of anything in this video. I hope you understand that you can do anything in this life, and that all you have to do is work for it. And I hope that outside of, if something in this inspired you, please comment below. But more importantly than a comment or tagging a friend, which is great, I hope that you do, is I hope that you take something and don't just be motivated for the moment, this emotional little piece. I hope that you take something and run with it, and write it down so you can see it every day and look at it. And what you look at and pay attention to every day is what you're gonna attract. So if you're thinking positivity, greatness, helping other people constantly over and over and over, I'm gonna feed into other people, I'm gonna give no matter what, I'm not gonna cut any corners, I'm not gonna burn any bridges. If you do that, I promise you, you will have everything you've ever wanted. All you gotta do is keep going. So if you're looking to get results, if you're looking to help other people, if you're looking to build a business, we're gonna have a team of 50 to 100 people by this time next year, and they're all gonna be pushing towards helping other people and financial freedom. If you're just looking for a simple extra part-time income because college and high school taught you how to go get a job and work for somebody for 30, 40 years and settle, I'm telling you that there's a lot more out there that's possible and available for you. And now you have all the resources. You can relax now because you found it right here with me and our team out here in Herbalife. So whether you're in Woodland at the fitness lab, whether you're in Sacramento at Custom Fitness, whether you're in Houston, Texas, we're gonna be out there. I'd love to meet you guys. Send me a message. Let's talk about how you can build a business, how you can get other people healthy, how you can get in the best shape of your life. And let's go. We got this one life. We got this one life. It's go time. So tag a friend, drop a comment, and if you're looking to jump on, it's go time. Let's go.